So this little baby, it's quite an interesting car this. It's a little GTM sports car. Now the guy bought this years and years ago, started to do it as a kit car, bought it brand new from the factory, didn't do it. He then died and his lad said, right, I'm going to build the car in tribute to my dad. But he didn't want to put an A-series in the back, because that's what they had basically. They were an A-series subframe, engine and gearbox in the back out of a Mini or a Metro. I think it was 2 Metro subframes actually, but anyway, we've grafted, we've taken the original subframe out and made a little simple subframe here. Honda Civic Type R into it, so it's 6-speed engine and gearbox. Sweet little engine, obviously, as you all know, the beautiful engines. We've just nicely SVA'd it, and it's going on a brand new plate.
Just set it off there in second gear, we'll go steady away, we'll just form in, you know, and it pulls away nicely, dead light, steers fairly well. First time I've ever driven the car, so we've never actually driven it at all. And obviously, it's starting to wind it up a little bit now. It's typical Honda Civic, it really goes when you lammer it, and when you're going steady it'll just pull like a pussy, so quite a nice thing. There's a definite sharp difference between no revs and quite a few revs. It comes on, you can hear the VTEC click in. Oh yes, really nice, really nice. Let's go left down what was my old demo route when I demoed all the Minis. We'll see what it does around a few corners. Nice, turning's pretty good. Yeah, you can definitely feel it's longer in the wheelbase than our Minis are, but it's got that same push and urgency of what our Minis are. You can feel the back sitting down and digging for some grip. The front stays fairly stable as well, so that's good. Little road this, so I won't go too mental, but it's quite foggy today, but the road's dry, so that's good. It's coping well, it's a very bumpy road, and it's coping well with the bumps, so that's nice. Doesn't seem to have any real vices at all, it's nice and simple to ride. The third gear on and off the throttle, just one-handed really, turning it in. Away to you there, but we'll potter along a little bit now. So first impressions of it are, it's got a nice longish wheelbase, so compared to a Mini it's more sort of simple and clean through the bends. The Minis are very go-karty. When you turn in you just touch the wheel and they're going real quick. This goes in, but it goes in more of a predictable manner, so a little bit easier to get the best out of it probably. On a racetrack you would notice that more, but even so on the road it's a sweet little thing. Nice pull, that's fourth gear, just gentle throttle and away you go. I think the speedo's reading half speed, because we're certainly not doing 33 miles an hour. We're a lot better than that. Get up and go. That Honda engine's fantastic. You can just do anything with them. Anything, they're awesome things. You listen to it there, just revving away and going. It's just a lovely little thing. And when you bear in mind mind, this has been through a 2013 SVA test, so it's all emissions friendly. You know, it's a car you could use every day. It's got a heater. Alright, it's a little bit old fashioned in the styling, but it's a different thing, you know. And I don't know, I think a bit more characterful than some of the modern stuff that there is about. Call this corner Corsa corner because a load of Corsas disappear off into this ditch, come back on you, they're always falling in the ditch. Certainly got some squirt. Just tap the throttle and it's instantly there. It's a lovely little thing. A bit like her delivering the papers, very nice. We'll potter through the village. We'll actually potter through the village in top gear and just purring along. Oil pressure's staying good, water temperature's staying good. It's a good little package really. The actual engine's transverse in a little subframe that we've made with trailing arms, very similar to the mini kits that we do, using quite a lot of the components that we already use on the mini kits, so therefore if it breaks we can just replace the parts dead easy off the shelf. Sweet little rig. Now, I'm quite happy that this setup would fit in the later GTMs. The later GTMs had some very poor suspension on them where it flexed and twisted, and we've sold several sort of kits, lower arm kits, rear suspension and a beam to mount engines into the back and make them a lot stiffer in the suspension. So this is sort of a very similar rig to that. I like it. See if we can blow this little Mervino, whatever it is. What's in front of it here? Certainly got some punch. Absolutely losing. Unbelievable that. Blew him off like he was stood still. We weren't even at full revs then. They were changing at like 6,000 revs. It'll go to 8,000 revs. So it's very, very nice. About it, because you can take the roof off. It's got this hard top, you can take that off so it can be like an open top sports car, or you can pop the roof on if you want to use it to go to the shops. So all in all, a fairly good all round little car. Got some performance to it, bit of character, and a little bit unusual. There's not another one like it in the world, so that's worth something really, to be fair. Yeah, very nice. And back into the workshop at Z Cars. That'll do. I like it. Home again, in one piece.
So, if you've got an old kit car stuck in your shed, don't think it's worth nothing, because actually this drives beautifully. It's like a little Lotus Elise, you know, sweet handling little car. It's all fiberglass so it won't rust. It's got a bit of history for that lad himself, you know, because it was his dad's. His dad would have been chuffed apparently if he'd seen it going. And it goes well. It drives sweet, you know. If you can get that new reg on it, imagine a 13 plate or a 63 plate car. People have never seen one like it before. You know, it's an oddball thing. It's got some unique ability about it. So yeah, you know, bring us a project, we'll finish it. It's not a problem. Certainly that's a sweet little thing.
Roof rattles.